What is up, guys? It's your boy Rick Kakas here. Thank you so much for stopping by, and today we are going to be showcasing how to get a ton of extra dungeon loot drops, and these are going to be as easy as they could possibly be. You don't even have to do the dungeon, and so let's get started. Now, first things first, this was brought to my attention by a fantastic Reddit post. I will link that in the description of this video, but essentially what you're doing is turning a normal legendary drop into a dungeon drop. And how that works is that firstly, you need to get specific Dreaming City bounties. So go and head over to Petra, wherever she's going to be within the Dreaming City, and you need to pick up some specific bounties from her. You're going to see that she offers 2 weekly bounties and then 5 daily bounties. Now, the weekly bounty we're interested in is specifically the one for beating an Ascendant challenge. That might be a little bit difficult solo, but certainly it's going to be a lot easier than doing an entire Dreaming City dungeon solo. But we also have a daily bounty. One of those 5 daily bounties, as you can see, it actually says in its rewards that you get a legendary piece of gear, just like the weekly Ascendant Challenge bounty did. And both of these pieces of legendary gear are going to give you a Dreaming City loot drop. However, it's going to be like a Dreaming City world drop. So for example, if you get armor, it's probably going to be like trash distribution armor, like 50 stat armor, right? But it turns out if you have these specific bounties, so Petra bounties that again say they're rewarding legendary engrams, and then you simply fly into the Shadowed Throne dungeon. I did not complete the Shadowed Throne for this week, and again, you're going to see that I haven't done anything in the Shadowed Throne. It's literally just flying into the very first part of the dungeon, and then if you pop those bounties, because you're getting Dreaming City loot, but you're technically getting it in the dungeon, the game thinks it's a dungeon drop. So you can see the armor I get is above a 60 stat, very high stat armor as well. And the icing on the cake here to prove this method works is that my teammate, he actually got a Sleepless rocket launcher with Vorpal Weapon, and Vorpal Weapon is the dungeon specific perk. So you can only get Vorpal Weapon from loot drops in the dungeon, and obviously, especially on this Sleepless rocket launcher, this is actually the only rocket launcher in the game that can get Vorpal Weapon, so that is a very valuable role on that thing. So what all of this means is that you can potentially, on all 3 characters, go and do the weekly Ascendant Challenge bounty to pop it within the dungeon, and then every single day, you're going to have a new daily bounty that is going to give you a legendary drop, and you can turn that into a dungeon reward. That is, on one character, 8 potential dungeon drops, and that is more than the entire rewards of an actual dungeon. And again, this is just something you can do easily solo. So this is making high stat roll gear as well as some great rolls and some great weapons way more accessible. By the way, if you want to know, hey, what rolls should I be looking for? I did a complete video ranking all of the Dreaming City weapons from the dungeon from worst to best and going over their other god rolls. So definitely, after you watch this video, go and check that out because that's the next thing you're gonna need to know. Alright guys, that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed, found this informative, and if you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickKakas. That's linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.